Well, here's another letter, the 5th of June, 1945, from Bamberg, Germany. My darling one. Hi, sweet. Here's the old man again. I got your letter in my 29th May today, or rather the 29th, written on the 20th. I'm glad Bob was able to be home with you all for a few days at least, and I haven't. He must have felt.
You know how he must have
felt
felt.
learning and going back to what he is. I wouldn't worry so much about Don's new work yet until I find out what kind of amphibious work he's doing. If he comes in to carry an LCVP full of doffs, it's does. In on the beach, it isn't so good. If he came in to carry a full LCOP full of does on the beach, it isn't so good. But otherwise, it's okay.
So what's Mom an LCVP?
Doze is landing craft operational.
Vehicle personnel, I think.
Okay, vehicle personnel full of doffs. Doffs meaning doughboys.
Oh.
In on the beach, it isn't so good. But otherwise, it's okay. And even if he does do that, his chances are still 200 to 300% better than the guy that hits the sand and keeps going. So it shouldn't be too dangerous, I don't think. That is, if they do things the way we did a year ago. Now I know what he's talking about. Gee, darling, a year ago now, I was cruising up the English Channel in the USS Barnett. In the Barnett. We left out of Torquay, England, around noon, and the whole convoy turned up the coast toward Dover. Then, during the night, sometime, we turned around and came back and hit on the Utah beach, just west of Carrington. We sure had a big ship convoy. Those ships as far as you could see. Then I never will forget that. Next morning, we had slept a little that night, and they had a steak breakfast for us at midnight. At 0200, we were loading on the LCVP out in the channel about 7 miles from France. Then we rode around going into land until around 7, and I got sick as a devil. It was the first time I've ever fed the fish. But I was feeding them just some good steak then. After we got on land, though, and off the beach, I really felt good. Well, darling, my little angel, you know I love you, don't you? Yes, I know that, sweetheart. Well, I do, and with all my heart, and 160, I think, pounds. And I'm going to be loving you literally in a few months. I hope. You'll think I'll be able to come home sooner than that, wouldn't you? I sure do. And then watch out. See? Are you scared? I didn't think so. So I'm gonna sign off and go to bed and dream of you and our reunion. Okay, good. My love and kisses right now. Bye now.